Welcome back to Wave of Docker. In today's video, we'll be tackling the upcoming series between the Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays, taking place from September 14th to September 17th. The O starters for this series will be Kyle Bradish, Jack Flaherty, Grayson Rodriguez, and Dean Kramer. Bradish is definitely still our number one guy. He has a 3.03 ERA over the year, wins in his last 4 starts, 8 earned runs allowed in his last 30 innings. The Orioles just win when he is on the bump. In 2 starts against the Rays this year, he's allowed 4 earned runs across 11 innings. We need him big in Game 1 to set the tone for the rest of this series, but I believe in our guy, and I definitely feel like he can chalk up a good start for us. Jack Flaherty.
Listen to everybody. Nobody believes in you. What are you prepared to do about it? Don't let no one come into your house. Take your meal. Do what you need to do today.
Grayson is definitely still our 3 guy. Like I said in our past videos, he has just been fantastic since his return from Norfolk. He's gone 4-1 in his last 5 starts, and he's only allowed 8 earned runs across 29 innings. In 2 starts against Tampa in his career, he is 1-0 with a 3.18 ERA. So, he pitches pretty well against them, and like I said with all these pitchers, we need him to chalk up a good start to get a win in this series. Dean is definitely still our 2 guy. He looked a little lackluster in his start against St. Louis, but he's still going relatively deep into games, and he's definitely still our 2 guy. In 1 start against Tampa this year, he went 6 scoreless in a win, and he's only allowed 8 earned runs over his last 27 innings. So we need a big game from Mr. Crumdog. Aaron Savella has been solid for Tampa over his last 5 starts. He's allowed 12 earned runs across 26 innings. He only has 2 career starts against the O's, giving up 9 earned runs across 11 innings. Zach Eflin has only allowed 9 earned runs over his last 5 starts. And he's been pretty solid for Tampa this year. And he has been solid against the Orioles this year, giving up 4 earned runs over 13 innings with a 1-1 record. Glasnow's been okay over his last 5. He's given up 12 earned runs across 31 innings. So he definitely is able to go deep in the games. And he strikes out a lot. He doesn't walk a bunch. Like, he feels like their ace now that McClanahan's gone down. And since he's been healthy, he's been a stud. I think he's hovering around like a 3 ERA, so he's definitely their ace at this point. But the O's have hit him well this year. He's given up 8 earned runs across 11 innings of work. So the Orioles, they know how to hit him. So we need them to hit them. We need them to hit him on Saturday. Little has struggled in his last 5 starts. Jesus, voice crack. Allowing 16 earned runs across 31 innings. This is only his 17th career start, and he's only faced the Orioles once in his career, giving up 1 earned run in 3 innings. There are not enough adjectives to describe how huge this series is for the Orioles. Every series against the Rays has just been impactful. That one in early July, at that point, was the biggest series of the season. But now, at this point, this is definitely the biggest series of the season, and probably for the rest of the season. Currently, we have a 2-game lead against Tampa in the AL East, and we have a lead in the tiebreaker. I believe we are up 6-3. So we need to win at least 1. And then the bare minimum amount of games that I think is acceptable for the Orioles to win is 2. That way, if we win 2, obviously we want to win 3 and 4. Like, we want to sweep, we want to win 3 out of 4. But, if push comes to shove, settling for 2 wins is, I guess, acceptable, because that just means that they gain no traction and we get the tiebreaker. So that's essentially pushing it to a 3-game lead. But, we need the bats to stay hot. Not even stay hot. We need the bats to get hot, because those last 2 losses against the Cardinals were really embarrassing, losing to an old Wainwright and a young Drew Rom, who really has not pitched well this year. But we need them to get hot, and we need them to recognize, get a sense of the moment and just play their hearts out, because we've seen what this team can do. We took 3 out of 4 in July, and that was phenomenal. So they know how to beat this team, and we just need it to happen. We just called up Heston Kjerstad because Mountie went down, so we're going to be able to see what he's able to do, and that's really exciting. But they need to just come out firing out of the gate, and they need to just steal Game 1, steal all the games. Like I keep saying, I obviously we want to win 4, but it's just important that we win as many as possible. And I think with these 4 guys on the bump, we have a really good chance to. And we need Jack Flaherty to put in the best start of his career, because I'm going to that game on Friday, and if I see him look how he has in the past, it's going to be that sold out crowd is going to be upset. So hopefully he can feed off the energy in Camden Yards and get a good start. But I believe in Bradish, Grayson, and Kramer. I need Jack Flaherty to prove me wrong, and prove most Orioles fans wrong at this point. Both the Orioles and the Rays are 7-3 in their last 10. So they're both hot. This is a humongous series. Probably maybe one of the biggest series in all of baseball throughout this year, just based on playoff implications, division implications. This is just huge. So all eyes on Camden Yards in this 4-game set. So go O's, and let's gain some traction in this AL East race and push that lead to 3 or 4. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.